Hey, what's up, everybody? So, this is obviously something a little different. I got my shirt off right now and shit, because, it's just I just want to get off my chest. There's just a lot of things that have been going on inside myself. Being an opiate addict because that's been my drug of choice, is opiate. Or just even, just numbing yourself. But it's the opiates I like. But the alcohol, it numbs you and all this shit too. It takes away your sex drive. It takes away a lot of drives, but especially your sex drive. It literally numbs your body. It fucks up your circulation. You can't breathe as well. All these things. So it's like, I really have, been sexually repressing myself or sabotaging myself for a decade and a half, and it's like one of the things I've noticed whenever I get off of these drugs or these fucking herbs or whatever it is I'm taking, my sex drive like comes back like hardcore. And at the end of the day, like if you really got a good partner and y'all are really having great sex, like what the fuck? Why do you need all this shit? Like, would you rather have a mansion and a Ferrari and a pool and all this fucking clothes and all these jewelries and all these video games and bullshit, or would you rather have some good pussy or some good dick, based on who the fuck you are and what your preference is? I'd rather have good pussy. Good pussy though, not just fucking lustful, like sloppy fucking pussy like that. I'm talking about like pussy that actually cares about you, man. Because like that's where the sex is really at, man. Like sex can be used to heal. Orgasms are powerful. They can be used to help regenerate your body. They can give you hope for life. They can help just the whole area in itself will be like in a better place because it's a pleasurable feeling. It's perpetuation of life. I mean, that's where kids come from. That's where that's where our offsprings come from, is from orgasms. So, but we use, like, especially since I've been watching porno, it's like I go and I watch porn, I see how many porn videos there are and so many views and so many people just fucking just to fuck. And it's like there's no love there. They're really some of them have a little bit more love in them than others, but those are hard to find. But a lot of them are just wanting to fuck just to get that fucking dopamine rush, that indulgence. It's a lot like a drug addict, so it's like, it's just interesting for me to watch, being a drug addict and see all this sex and all these fucking people caught up in the sex. And again, that's one of the things where I'm kind of grateful to be a drug addict, because it's like as soon as I stop taking the drugs, like my mind completely changes into something else, and I start looking at things differently. But with sex, it's because it's not the same type of addiction where you're literally having your cells adapt to a foreign substance. You can keep on doing it every day and every day and every day, and you don't have the same type of withdrawals. And it's something that's always there, and it's also I can see how it can be perceived as something not bad because you're not really killing yourself like a drug addict. When you're getting drunk or fucked up, I mean, you're destroying your organs, so you literally are fucking yourself up. But one thing with promiscuous sex is you are exchanging energy. I mean, sex is a sacred exchange of energy. So whoever you have sex with, you are exchanging energy with them. You are getting their energy and they're getting your energy. That's good and bad. So you're picking up on their angels, their demons, and based on how much they've been feeding each of those, you're going to pick up on those. So if they've been feeding their demon a lot, you're going to pick up on a lot of demonic energy. If they've been feeding their angel a lot, you're going to pick up on a lot of angelic energy. But you think about it, if people are really being promiscuous and you're going out there and having promiscuous sex with people, they're not going to be feeding their angel very much. It's going to be more their demonic side that they're feeding. So if you continue to have a lot of promiscuous sex, or if you have had a lot of promiscuous sex, then you've accumulated a lot of demonic energy. It is what it is. The same thing with a drug addict. I'm not saying I'm any exception. It's in my own way. It's different, but it's a similar thing. But with everything that's been going on in the world and everything, like, this is why, like, the project, like, it would help bring men and women back together in a loving way. It would help them get back to the real intimacy of, like, really making love without all this bullshit distractions. And a lot of these pharmaceuticals and medications and stuff that they give us and that we take all the time, they take away our sex drive. They take away our desire to want to have sex. They take away that raw, like, organic, like, primal, like, it is a primal thing, like, to really get into it, like, to really, like, lose yourself in the body of another human being. That's an amazing experience. And I've never even really had it in this body, but I remember it very well. The little bit of sex that I have had it's been all right, but it ain't been nothing that special. But I know I've lived past lives, so it's like this stuff it feels very, very, very familiar to me. And it's also, I think that's why I'm a lot of the times I don't see anything that I'm really attracted to out there, because it's like, it just doesn't seem very raw. It doesn't seem very real. It doesn't seem even based in something that's really about like connecting with people on a cellular level. It's more about just like getting your fucking rocks off and then going and getting some food or going and watching a movie or fucking, you know, making more money. Like, nah, it's like, that's why if you live a life that's in harmony with love and nature and the animals and the planet, your sex is going to be that much better. Because sex is all about the perpetuation of life. So if you want to have great sex, you got to live a life that's in accordance with perpetuation of life. This is also why as a drug addict, you're not going to have great sex because your shit's just not going to be working organically. And you're also spiritually going to be fucked up because you're not living a life that's in good perpetuation of love. So anyways, I know this is a different message for you guys, but this type of notion, this type of perspective, these type of experiences can help lubricate a change. And yes, I use the word lubricate because it does help to move things, all right? It can help to bring about a new change for humanity, give us something good to look forward to. Like you guys are all looking at this non-money thing, like, oh, I want to make more money, I want to make more money. It's like, okay, you want to make more money? Do you realize that takes you away from having good sex? It is what it is, man. I don't see any of these rich motherfuckers out here looking like they're really having great sex. I'm just being real. So, all right, y'all have a good day. Love you guys. Bye.